Hey, Dustin here with Dustin Mechanical. Today I'm going over annual hot water heater inspection and maintenance, what everybody should do in their own home. First thing to check on your hot water heater would be your relief valve. Every one of these water heaters, doesn't matter if it's an electric, it's gas, it's oil, they all have a relief valve on them with a pipe going down to the ground. If you notice on this one here, this has like a little bit of corrosion at the bottom. That's a sign that there is that this valve is starting to leak and it should be replaced. So if you see any corrosion like this, or you see a spot on the ground where it looks like something's been dripping out, whether that's dry or wet, give us a call here at Dustin's Mechanical. That's something that should be addressed before it becomes a major flooding issue in your home. The other thing you want to do is you want to check your flue pipes. You want to make sure that there's no holes, cracks, anything leaking out of them. This is where the carbon monoxide exits your home. So this is a life safety issue. That should be a visual inspection by anybody that knows what they're doing, or if not, any visible holes, corrosion, anything of that nature, that should be taken care of. The other thing that most people don't ever address is, if you look on the manufacturer's data plate on every hot water heater, there's a manufacturer's date on it. 10 years manufacturer says is the lifespan of a hot water heater. So if you're looking at the thing and it's say 1999, that's a 20-plus-year-old hot water heater. That's on borrowed time. Usually what happens with these is they don't give you a sign. Sometimes they'll give you a sign, you'll see some water seeping down around the bottom on the floor. But most likely what happens is you don't have any notice to it, and you'll get a hole, and this whole 50 gallons of water is going to explode all over the floor. So, if you're in your basement, you don't have anything to affect, probably not a big deal. If that's upstairs on your first floor, you have hardwood floors, tile, cabinets, carpet, you're going to be looking at an insurance problem, So that's something that you should address. The signs of water is what we're looking for in corrosion. The other thing that we do on our annual inspections that I don't know that most people do or know about, but if you have a hot water heater and you're getting like a sulfur smell, rotten egg smell, or sediment coming out of the faucets, the big thing is the anode rod. It's located right in this pipe, which is the hot water. So basically what happens is we cut this pipe, we'll unthread this piece out of here, and there's a rod that goes from the top to the bottom, which is magnesium or aluminum. And what it does is it's a sacrificial anode rod. The whole point of it is basically what happens is the water it's corrosive, and essentially what will happen is this rod will give itself up before the integrity of the tank. So it'll keep the tank from rotting out and blowing a hole all over the ground, so you don't have a water blowout. So a rod like this should be changed every 2 years. That's a manufacturer's recommendation. If you look in the owner's manual, it'll tell you about that. You should have a hot water heater flush done on your water heater at least once a year. It's recommended. Most hot water heaters, if you come around this side here, you can see down the bottom, it looks like a hose bib. You would hook a garden hose to this. You would basically just open this valve up with a hose going to someplace you can get rid of the water. And you'll let all the water out of the tank. And what happens is this bottom couple inches of the tank gets sediment build up over the year. You'll flush all that out, which should be get rid of some of the smells in your tank. And it'll prolong the bottom from getting that big buildup at the bottom there, which actually affects the efficiency of the water heater over time. The TP, which is your relief valve on this side, the drain at the bottom, looking for water, and the anode rod are the three main things that we're checking for when we do an inspection. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, or you'd like some professional to take care of it, give us a call here at Dustin's Mechanical. We'd be happy to come out and take a look for you.